Greg, first of all, the First Lady is due to be here on Independence Mall within the next few hours for a celebration of freedom ceremony. As you said, with her presence comes heightened security. Homeland Security had issued a warning this week about the threat of violent extremists exploiting the return of large gatherings. Now, while they remained nonviolent last night, a group of white supremacists were here in Philadelphia. They marched through the city on the eve of the First Lady's visit. Police say none of the protesters were from Philadelphia. Patriot Front is based in Texas, and they traveled into the city. Action News was the only crew on scene as the group traveled down the Ben Franklin Parkway, across Market, Chestnut, and Walnut Streets before marching to Penn's Landing. Hundreds of masked protesters from Patriot Front chanted while carrying American flags and shields. At Penn's Landing, several onlookers began yelling at the protesters and banging on trucks as the group loaded into the vehicles and drove off. Police say some of those angry onlookers actually scared off the white supremacists.
They started engaging with citizens of Philadelphia who were none too happy about some of the things they were saying. Apparently these males felt threatened, and at one point somebody in their crowd threw a type of what we believe is a smoke bomb to cover their retreat, and they literally ran away from the people of Philadelphia.
Police later questioned the entire group of protesters after pulling their trucks over for safety reasons along Delaware Avenue. Now, police say no property was destroyed during this commotion last night. We are hoping to learn more about why these white supremacists were in Philadelphia. But again, this was on the eve of the First Lady's visit to the city.
Investigating a potential hate crime, saying the man who stole this truck from a local plumbing company crashed it into a business, then jumped out and shot and killed two innocent black bystanders, targeted his victims because of their race.
He walked by several other people that were not black. They are alive. They were not harmed.
This security camera capturing the driver, who police identify as 28-year-old Nathan Allen. Moments later, you can hear the truck crash.
Saw the kid climbing out of the truck. He's looked disoriented.
The gentleman was armed with approximately 2 weapons.
After leaving the truck, detectives say Allen shot and killed 60-year-old Air Force veteran Ramona Cooper 3 times in the back, leaving her dead in the street.
The second victim that was engaged by a suspect in an alleyway.
That second victim, now identified as retired Massachusetts State Trooper David Green, shot 7 times. His body escorted by police in a solemn procession to the medical examiner's office in Boston.
Lindsay, the local district attorney said just a short while ago that they found troubling white supremacist and anti-Semitic writings in the suspect's own handwriting. Lindsay?